They lied to you. This whole idea of being a lone wolf is a complete and utter scam. I fell for it, and I'm not going to let you fall for it. But I sympathize with you because I understand why you think being a lone wolf is a good idea. You're trying to improve yourself. You're trying to level up. You're tired of living this life because you know that you were created for more than it. But no one relates with you. You have these goals, you're being super ambitious, people are mocking you, they're laughing at you, they're telling you you're crazy. You're never going to achieve that. You're interested in certain things, but you find that everyone else around you doesn't care about that stuff. And they're still interested in those things that you've kind of left behind and you're no longer entertained by. Even some of the things that you want to do, you find that there's no one else who really wants to do it with you. So you feel like an alien. You feel like you're the only person in the world that's locked in, that's on the grind. But being a lone wolf isn't going to get you anywhere. You're going to be going around in circles with no sense of direction. And because of that, you're going to feel frustrated. You're going to start beating yourself up. Oh, I'm not good enough. I'm not disciplined enough. Why can't I do it? You're going to start cutting off your friends, thinking that even though they've been there for you since day one, they need to leave. They're the reason why you're not progressing. You're going to be building on your own. It's not going to be enjoyable. But when you realize that life isn't about the destination, but it's about the journey and who you become on the way to the destination, this doesn't make any sense. Because you have to ask yourself, how long are you going to be a lone wolf for? What are you waiting for before you stop being a lone wolf? Who knows when you're going to achieve your goals? When are you going to decide that you've actually achieved enough to stop being a lone wolf? Do you understand what I'm saying now? Life's about the journey. So if life is about the journey, you may as well enjoy that journey as much as possible, rather than waiting to achieve this one thing and then you'll stop being a lone wolf. So, don't be a lone wolf. I'm telling you now, it is a scam, and I'm not going to let you fall for that scam as well. This is why I'm making this video. Just some context, I have a community where I help young men transform their confidence and reach their full potential. So all of the advice I'm giving you is stuff that I tell the guys in my community to do to transform their lives. But the first thing I need you to understand is that if you could do it alone, you already would have. If you were really capable of achieving all these goals that you set out for yourself alone, you would have got there already. The reason why you haven't got there is because you don't know what you're doing. This is your first time doing it. So it's not even your fault that you don't know what you're doing. No one really knows what they're doing the first time round. So you need to understand that you need other people's help. A person learns from their mistakes. A wise person learns from other people's mistakes. This is why I read, because someone has dedicated their whole life to a certain topic. Let's say confidence. Let's say understanding how to tell a story. Let's say understanding how to socialize. People have dedicated their whole lives to these topics. So rather than trying to figure it out yourself, why don't you just listen to these people who have already gone through what you've gone through, who already understand what you're going through right now, because they're a few steps ahead of you. And why don't you listen to them? You don't need to figure things out yourself. You don't need to try and fail unnecessarily. Because someone can tell you the blueprint, someone can show you the way, and you can just listen to that and almost skip all of these steps to accelerate your progress. Realize that if you could have done it already, you would have. There's a reason why you haven't done it yet, and it's because there's a gap in your knowledge and understanding. So to fill that gap, seek help from those who understand already. It could be a book, it could be a mentor, it could be someone guiding you. Watching these videos like this, they help you understand things that you don't understand. The second thing I need you to understand is that humans were never meant to be alone. Humans were always part of tribes. Everyone had a tribe. And if you were alone, that was almost being as good as dead. Because separation from the tribe meant that you no longer had this system. You no longer had this support from other people around you who could guide you, who could help you, who could encourage you. So this whole idea of being a lone wolf, doing it alone, is unnatural. You were meant to be around people like you, like-minded individuals who share your goals, who share your values, and who are on the same path as you. And as you're on the same path trying to achieve the same things, you can encourage each other so that you can get to that desired destination. So you're not supposed to be alone. You can do this around other people like you. You can be encouraged. When you're almost falling, when you feel like you have no strength left, people can pick you up. When you say you're going to do something, people can hold you accountable and say, you said this, get it done. You can see other people winning around you, and because they're winning, even when you don't feel like it, you're still going to win, just through being around winners. That's how it feels when you're a part of a tribe. Now, what I need you to understand as well is if you want to be a part of a tribe, if you want to find people like you, because that's something that people struggle with. Now you realize, okay, I'm a lone wolf. You've accepted it. You realize that being a lone wolf isn't the way forward and it's not going to get you anywhere. What do I do now? You have to be yourself. Stop pretending to be someone you're not. You see, when you pretend to be someone you're not, you attract people who like that version of you that you're presenting to the world. But if that version of you is fake, then you're going to attract the wrong people. You have to be yourself. You have to let go. And I know it's scary to be yourself. Trust me, I know. Because when you're yourself, it means that people can reject who you really are. And that can be painful. That can be scary. I understand that. But you also need to understand that if you're not yourself, you will never attract the right people. And imagine you were scaring away people who would have loved the real you just because you presented this fake version of yourself to the world. Think about that for a second. People who would have really liked you, people who would have laughed at your jokes that other people think are not funny, people who share your values, people who have the same goals as you, the same visions, the same drive. Imagine you scared them away because you're pretending, trying to please other people who don't even care about you. Be yourself. Be unapologetically you. Let go. Let your hair down. If you can put your hair down, let it down. Be yourself. And I'm telling you, you will start to attract people like you. Your vibe attracts your tribe. So if you're authentic, if you're truly yourself, you will attract other people like you. That's why I'm here. I'm literally taking my own advice. I don't want to be a lone wolf. I have big goals. I have big dreams. So I want to attract other people like me, and making a video like this attracts someone like you who understands me, who shares my values, who shares my goals, my visions. You see what I'm saying? Be yourself. Put yourself out there. It's uncomfortable, but I promise you it's worth it. Because when you attract people like you, you can build with them. You don't have to be alone. If you want to be a part of my tribe, if you share my values, if you share my goals, then I'm going to put the link to join my community in the description. So if you want to join the community, feel free to.